Jack Marcil has a sterling reputation as a mediator with Serkland Law Firm in Fargo, where he has spent the last 5 decades. He has also been a steadfast supporter of the UND School of Law.
Jack Marcil has mediated more than 3,500 cases throughout his career, with 95% being settled before going to trial. It's just one measure of an outstanding law career spanning 5 decades.
He's been a very successful lawyer who's made the legal community in North Dakota stronger for his presence and for his activities. He's helped his clients be better. He's resolved so many disputes for people who needed the resolution, and he was able to bring them to agreements, short of having to go to court. And that's a peacemaker, you may say. So he exemplifies that as well. And I think that's something that Sioux Award is a really great opportunity to honor and recognize.
Jack has never forgotten what the UND School of Law meant to him as a student, and has been a generous supporter of the school and its current students.
He loves the university. He's been a consistent contributor. I look back at his record even before I came to UND in 2010. He's been there, both as an active student when he was at the law school, an active undergraduate here at UND as well, but someone who's continued to give back, someone who's not only giving back, but also is an ambassador for University of North Dakota with others and to encourage them to give. He models that, and so his example and the fact that he has such a reputation for integrity and character and quality of work that he does as a lawyer, it resonates with others and it gets them excited to be a part of it as well. Jack is a treasure and someone I'm very, very, very pleased to call a friend.
Jack Marcil, for your long and successful career as a lawyer and for your unwavering support to the UND School of Law, please come forward to accept your Sioux Award for Distinguished Achievement and Leadership.
These lights are bright, so I can't see anybody. What a great honor. I'm so impressed with this whole ceremony. I have so many people here tonight that I know there's enough lawyers in this room that we could start the Bar Association meeting. I also have a lot of Lambda Chi's in here. I didn't realize that many were going to come. I'm happy to see all of you people. I'm deeply honored that UND has recognized both my professional achievements and contributions to UND. You know, I never ever really left UND. I graduated from law school, and as a lawyer, you have to keep training, and you have to keep getting better, and you have to keep working all the time. And so the law school was a natural fit for me. I like teaching. I was very successful as a trial lawyer. There are many trial lawyers in here tonight, and I've personally invited them because it's such a hard occupation. It's a hard job to be a trial lawyer. But they can help other lawyers, young people in the law school, to train them to help you, the public, when you need help. And we have just a wonderful group of lawyers here tonight that I've worked with and know each one of them personally. But UND, thank you so much. I'm humbled by this award because of your recognition. Rob Carolyn is not here tonight, but Rob, a lot of you know him. He is one of the main reasons that I got involved with UND. he sat down with me over 22 years ago and he said, Jack, what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to leave as a legacy? And I thought about it, and so I got into the educating and setting up endowments and thinking about legacy and thinking about UND and the law school. And so I've been really involved in the law school. That's who I am, helping the law school to get better lawyers, competent, well-trained lawyers to represent you. Now, I have some of my family here tonight, and it's very important to me. My wife, Kathy Lau, who is here, and Kathy did not graduate from UND. She graduated from another university, but she supports me in my, well, she did. It is an ND issue. It's actually Moorhead State, if you want to know. Well, that's okay. But Kathy loves UND. She comes up, I don't know how many times we've been up here to go to moot court, Kerrigan Cup, meet the students I give scholarships to. Kathy's come with me all the time. She supports me in my endeavor to help UND and the law school. So Kathy, thank you so much. I've got, my daughter is here, Jackie, and her husband, Todd. They're from Fredo. They're from Phoenix with my granddaughter, Madeline, her husband, Ethan Oglesby. And they have a new little daughter, Claire, but she didn't come. We asked her, but she's 4 months old and said, I'm not going to come. Jackie did graduate from UND. My son, Mike Marcil, graduated from UND. And I have my grandson, Max, 16, who just a little bit ago asked me if I was nervous. And I said, well, why do you ask? He says, Grandpa, big crowd, big crowd. But I'm doing okay, Max, I'm doing okay. I have a real special group here tonight. All of these lawyers that are here are special to me, and I have some friends that are non-lawyers too, and I don't want to miss them. But the Serkland Law Firm is here. A lot of the lawyers in Serkland Law Firm, they're big supporters of UND and the law school. Trust me on that. They're big supporters. Jane Dines organized the group, and I have one person at that table that is not a lawyer. Her name is Karen Davis, and Karen has been my legal assistant for almost 20 years. And Karen, thanks for putting up with me. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Karen. There's a lawyer at that table I also want to introduce, and it's Ron McLean. And anyone that knows anything about lawyers knows that Ron McLean is top of the drawer, first class, lawyer. Ron and I have been partners for 47 years. 47 years. And there's Ron right there. And Ron, I want to thank you for all of those years being together. You're a lawyer's lawyer, you're a great guy, and you're a very good friend of mine. Now, we're probably not going to get another 47, but thank you, Ron, for your support all those years. There are other colleagues, like I say, I've mentioned the other colleagues that are here. I don't have time to mention all of them. I'd love to if I could. But I do have two people I have to mention. If I don't, I know I'll be in trouble. Harley Geiger and Lloyd Case. Now, the good news about those two is that they're UND graduates, and they're also my golf partners for over 40 years. Now, the fact that you came tonight, I appreciate it, but no more strokes when we play. I'm not going to give you any extra strokes. Now, I have one short story I want to tell you about the dean of the law school. Brian Pappas and I played golf when he first came here in July. And for all the lawyers, I know they're wondering, what about this dean? Well, let me tell you what I observed in 18 holes of golf, which gives me the expertise to tell you what kind of dean he's going to be. So I'm going to give you some pointers, Dean. I know you're in the audience. I can't see you, and that's probably good. You're a great team leader, sound decisions on which ball to play, and great compassion and empathy for my playing ability. It leads me to believe, Dean, you're going to be great, and we need a great dean in the law school. In closing, UND gave me a foundation. I'm a hard worker, I set goals, and I want to tell you two of my goals that I've had all my life since I got my law degree. One was to Train these young people, equip them so they're competent to represent you, the public. And I've been working on that by my time and my resources. And the second thing I've been doing is encouraging other lawyers to do the same thing. And at those tables, many of the lawyers there do. They work at the law school, they teach, and they give resources to the law school so that we have a better law school. We only have one. And when these young people come out of law school, you can be convinced that they're well-trained and highly educated. Our law school is strong, and with a new dean, a bright future. Thank you.